So let's go look at the mobile app. Now the mobile app is available as of right now for Android devices in the Google Play Store. iPhone should be available by the end of the month. So we're looking at the app here. So you've got a couple options: the sign-in information if they need to sign in, if they've already created an account, or sign up. We're going to sign up for the purposes of this. So we go test, and we'll enter a social. And then inside the date of birth. And then right here is that firm passcode that we were talking about before that your clients will need. The firm passcode for me is TH9675. Now each preparer has their own firm passcode. Now you can use the administrator firm passcode if you want all of the returns to come to the administrator account and then be distributed that way. Or each individual preparer can have their clients sign up into the mobile app and then the returns get sent to you. However you want to do it. So now they're going to create a username. They're going to create a password. So you'll see right out of the gate here, welcome, it gives them the name, My Tax Office, and then it lists who the preparer is. That information is wrong, they'll need to adjust the account. So now it jumps right into the primary information, the first name, last name, SSN, date of birth. They've already entered all of that information inside the mobile app. So at this point, you can jump right down to occupation. You can do worker, teacher, whatever the case may be. You can also indicate if they are married, yes or no. We're going to say no for the sake of time. If they answer yes, then they would just need to enter the spouse's information, the first, last name, SSN, date of birth. Here we're going to put the address in. You'll see it lists their residence state by default. If you need to change that, you can just click and change, or they can rather. Get their email address. And then you can put in the routing and account information. If they're going to do direct deposit, they can enter checking, whether it's a checking or savings account, they can enter the routing number and the account number. And then it's going to show them the features. So it lets them know that they can view their prepared tax documents. They can send tax-related documents to you. The electronic signature option will be available in the dashboard. They can send and receive messages to and from you. So this is the dashboard. So inside this dashboard, they can see the status of their return. They can upload documents. They can sign documents if they have documents available for signature. They can send message. They can view forms. They can view the status. They can mark this box that they are ready and they agree that you can send this to the IRS. They can check where's my refund. They can view their contact information. They can view the tax office information. So we're going to kind of go through these one by one. We're going to start with upload documents. So in this upload document section, they just need to enter a description and then a document type. And down here in this section, in the bottom section, they have a couple of options. They can either attach a document that is already stored and saved on their mobile device, or they can actually take a picture and actually send that picture, any kind of picture that they want to send through. And you'll see they can just hit OK. And then they're going to click upload. And that will upload the document. It'll let them know that it was successfully uploaded. And again, if they go view document, they can see all of the documents that are listed there. So now we're going to look at send message. They click send message, they click new message. And it's that simple. When they get new messages, they'll get a notification when they open the app that they have a new message from the tax preparer. View forms. In the case that they have forms, in this particular one, I don't have forms available. So once they have forms, they can actually go and view their forms. And I'll show you guys what that looks like a little bit later once we have the actual forms. Depending on the amount of forms that they have, it will depend on how quickly they're able to download these forms. So you'll see the only two forms that we can generate based on the information that they have provided to us thus far is their letterhead, and then the 1040. Now we're going to look at view status. In view status, they can see whether their federal has been filed, what the status of the state is, and what the status of the bank is. The agree to send to IRS and sign PAN will only be active when it is available for them to do this. For example, the signed document, if they don't have any documents to sign, that is going to be deactivated like it is now. The agreed to send to IRS, neither one of these will be activated prior to January 1st. They click Where's My Refund? It will actually take them to the Where's My Refund page. Gives them the disclaimer, and then they can enter their actual information according to that page. Taxpayer information, they can view what information they have sent to us, what date of birth, what address, what zip code, phone numbers, and email addresses, as well as when they click Tax Office, they can get all of your information, your address, your phone number, your email address. This makes communicating with them significantly easier because they don't have to go search to try to find your information if they don't have you stored. Okay, so the app itself is pretty simple, pretty basic to use. I'm going to show you guys what it looks like once they've gone as far as I've gone today. So when we go back into the online software and we click into individual, you're going to see I'm going to get a notification. It says new returns are created from the MyTaxOffice app. So you click view returns. This will give you a list of all of the returns that were created in MyTaxOffice. So as you can see, here's the return, and you can see that there's also one document has been uploaded as well. So when we double click this, it takes us into the Manage MyTaxOffice app return. From inside here, you can view messages, you can send messages, you can request that they upload documentation, you can request their signatures, you can request review, and this is the process typically. They upload their documents, you prepare the return, you send it to them for their signature and their review, and then it's ready to send to the IRS. Now if you want to manage the return, you just click manage. And inside here, it looks like every other return that you would have created inside of here, right? It does show the manage, the client manager rather. Let's go take a look at the docs that were uploaded. So if we click DM docs, you'll see that we can now see the document that was uploaded. We can save it, we can store it, we can print it if we need to. All of those things are inside of there as well. If we edit this return, you'll see that all the information that the taxpayer put in the mobile app, it shows up right here on the personal information sheet. So the first name, the last name, their filing status. By default, it's going to go to single if they're listed as single. You can change it to household if they have dependents, that kind of thing. The address information is all here. The routing and account numbers will all be here if they choose those things. So let's go back. So we go back and we go, okay, how do we get back to the tax office returns? So if you're in here, you can go to My Tax Office, and it'll take you back to this particular client's. So let's take a look at the message that was sent to us. We can view, and it says, hello, how are you today? So we can close that message. If we want to send a new message back, we can do it right from within inside the software, and it keeps that history. It also lets you know if that has been viewed, if it has been opened. You have a history button here that will let you know what date and time, where they did this from. All of those things will be listed every step through the process that they've done. You'll know what's going on, what they're using the app for. If for whatever reason you need to block an account from being able to access the app any further, it comes up fraud, they're being abusive to you or your staff, you can always come in here and click block, and that will remove their ability to do that. But understand that once you do that, that's it. They don't have access to the app any further. Okay. So now I want to show you what the messages look like from the mobile app end. So we're going to send a request for a document. All right, so let's flip back to the My Tax Office app. And you'll see, for security reasons, it does log them out pretty quickly. So we're going to go ahead and log back in. You see the very first thing that pops up right here, it says you have 2 unread messages. So I click view messages, and you can see I can click and open and see the message. Okay, so you need another uploaded document. Okay, great, no problem. I can click photo upload, choose the type, select the type as income, and then I can take another picture. And we can just upload that document.